I'm John Challenger.
I'm Jake Laufenberg.
And my name is Curtis Vonneman. Welcome to another episode of College Kids Cooking.
So to give some context, this is The Way of Eating. It is the oldest empirical cookbook. Unessay wrote it.
And we're going to be taking the recipes from the book and doing current renditions also and comparing.
All right, so for our first dish here, we'll be doing soy pickled cucumber from page 156 of The Way of Eating. This will be compared to a cucumber salad that
Family
came
recipe,
from John's family, and we'll do a taste test, see which one's better.
So for Unessay's soy pickled cucumber, you're first gonna grab your cucumber and slice it into your desired chip size. You're gonna add salt into water, and then you're gonna pickle the cucumber for some time. And then lastly, you're gonna take them out and then pickle them again in soy sauce. Then you have your finished product and you're ready to enjoy. So for my famous cucumber salad, the ingredients include cucumbers, sugar, salt, vinegar, and onion. So you're gonna get a large bowl with enough space for all of the ingredients. You're gonna cut the cucumbers into your desired chip size. You're gonna put the cucumbers and onions into the bowl, add your sugar and salt, and then finally add your balsamic vinegar and enjoy.
So now we have both of our appetizers fully prepared. We are going to be comparing the pickled soy sauce cucumbers from Unessay's cookbook.
And my family recipe.
John Challenger's family recipe. All right, let's just dig right in. Let's go with the Unessay's recipe first.
Sounds good.
Salty.
Very salty.
Yeah, really salty.
Like a potato chip.
Exactly.
It's a very good bar. They're not quite as crisp, obviously, but it's like a salty potato chip, a Lay's potato chip.
It hits you right away.
You get hints of that. Obviously, the soy sauce with the umami provides a different vibe there than most potato chips do. But overall, I like them.
A little too salty, too much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
can be overpowering. Let's do a 5 scale. I'm probably giving this a 2.5 to a 3.
I'm giving it a 2.
I'm going with 2.5.
2.5. Okay. Yeah, I think we're all pretty similar ranges there. All right, now let's dig into our second recipe here. John Challenger's families. Gotta get some onion on your bite, guys.
Yeah. Full onion.
Get all the flavors going together.
I think that's amazing.
I am also, I don't know if I'm that big a fan, but I'm a big fan too. I definitely think it's a lot better than the previous one.
I would agree. I think it's the sugar and the balsamic
The
vinegar
sweet
there.
balances it.
Yeah. And because it still has the salt, it still has that flavor, but the onion definitely adds a lot for me personally. I like onion a lot, and the sugar and the balsamic vinegar it combines to make a much better flavor.
Yeah, I definitely think it has more complexity of flavor than like the straight up just salt that you get from other.
Yeah, I'm giving that probably a 3.5, so not too much better. I'm gonna get one more bite here, show the camera. What are y'all thinking?
I'm thinking a 4.5.
That's high.
I'm biased, so.
I'm going 3.5 too, I think. Definitely would eat it.
It is better, and it's something I would have as like a dish before, like as an appetizer in a restaurant 100%, because it also like the freshness of it, and like I don't know, it's not too filling for sure, so it's like a perfect appetizer
it's light.
for that.
Like I'm imagining myself like outside on a summer day, you know, just eating these, getting hydrated from the cucumber.
Sure. Yeah, I'm liking that.
All right, next course.
Thank you.
Now we're going to be comparing Unessay's chicken eggs to my Laufenberg family scrambled eggs.
So for the chicken egg recipe, you break the eggs in a bowl and beat them with bamboo chopsticks 1,000 times and steam them until tender. The eggs will become tough first and then become tender again later in the cooking. So to cook 100 eggs, you need 2 liang of salt, and for 50 eggs, it's 5 kian. So for the Laufenberg family scrambled eggs, you'll need eggs, half and half, butter, white onion, and a pinch of sea salt. So first, crack the eggs into the bowl, add the milk and half of the butter, whip these in the bowl until they're properly mixed, put it on a pan and add the remaining butter on the pan, drop in the onions and cook them until they brown, add the egg mixture into the pan, constantly stirring it so it doesn't stick, and then cook until there's no liquid left. And plate them, add a pinch of salt, and enjoy.
Let's go.
All right, so here are Unessay's chicken eggs, and here is Jake's family eggs.
Yeah, Jake just made a comment. I'm gonna be completely honest here. Unessay's do not look nearly as appetizing as your family eggs.
The color is not there.
I've never seen green eggs before, but I guess this is what Dr. Seuss was talking about.
Yeah, might be a health risk, but I guess we'll have to find out, right?
Let's just get started here. Okay. No, it's so bad, dude. Dude, I'm just thanking God I'm gonna cut right now, because I need more lean sources of protein. That is the only thing that is good about this dish. I rate this a complete 1.
Honestly, like very salty though.
Yeah, Yuan Maids did say to add a lot of salt when you look at the recipe, and that's exactly what we did. But they're cold. The steaming is absolutely disgusting on them. Like
It's really gross.
horrendous.
Yeah.
Let's try Jake's.
So that is a 0. I'm not. Yeah. That's a 0. Can we wash the spoon off before the next one? Because I'm really not liking that.
Personally,
So wait, 0. What about
I'm
you?
a pretty big fan of eggs, so I'm gonna have to go like 2. I like them.
One at the best.
One at the best, man. They're disgusting. All right.
It's a big bite there, Curtis.
Yeah, those were
They look pretty good. Oh, those are really good.
I appreciate
those
that.
are fire.
I basically came out of the womb making these, so.
That is a good flavor. I think the onions add a lot there.
The onions do add a lot.
I've never really had eggs with onions like that, I feel like, before. Maybe I just needed to experiment with my palate a little more when I was younger.
What would you rate it?
I'm giving those a 4.5.
Yeah, agreed.
For our capabilities as chefs,
4.5.
which is very lackluster,
Yeah.
obviously. That is a good egg, and we made a good dish there.
Jake, what about you?
I would probably say 4.5 too. I would definitely eat that any day over the dining hall eggs. So.
That is disgusting. And last but certainly not least, we have everyone's favorite dessert. We'll be comparing my grandma's famous rice pudding versus snowflake pudding from Yuan's cookbook.
Snowflake pudding is made through the steaming of glutinous rice and pounding it into a paste. You're supposed to use a mixture of crushed sesame and sugar as the filling for the pudding, and when you are done, you're supposed to beat it flat and serve. The ingredients of Grandma Donovan's rice pudding consist of whole milk, sugar, cinnamon, arborio rice, vanilla extract, and water. To prepare, combine the milk, water, sugar, cinnamon stick, and rice and stir them up. Bring to an intense simmer, stirring all the way through for about 35 to 45 minutes. When this is done, remove the cinnamon stick and remove the dish from the heat. Stir in the vanilla extract and transfer the rice pudding into individual ramekins or small containers. After, cool the pudding, top with ground cinnamon, and enjoy.
So for our final course, we have the desserts here, and we're going to be able to do a peer comparison as both of them finished up with the preparations at about the same time. On the left, we have Yuan Mei's snowflake pudding, and on the right, we have my grandma's recipe for rice pudding. So let's just dig right in. We'll start with the snowflake. Okay.
That's not promising.
So what I will say is the snowflakes recipe was not very specific at all, and I think we noticed that during the cooking. It specified on that you want it to be kind of. It's not bad, but it really the jasmine rice is kind of standalone as the flavor in there. I feel like when it's supposed to be having the sesame seeds and the sugar, it's not really like a pudding per se, in my opinion. And I think that became because you don't really know how much sugar or sesame you're supposed to be adding. It's not bad at all. But I give that out of 5 probably a 3.
I give it like a 4. I think it was good. Like I would eat that just like standalone, but like I don't know. I guess we'll have to see with my grandma.
This is good.
I'll give it a 4 as well.
4, and 3 for that then. Okay. Let's just dig right in. I like that.
Did you make this at the family cookouts?
This was her go-to.
That's good.
I like that. I mean, I think as Jake was a little bit biased towards the scrambled eggs, I think I'm the same way with this right now. I love that. It's like it tastes like my childhood. It's delicious.
Agreed.
Yeah, I honestly might be giving that a 5. That was pretty great.
That's what I like to hear.
Only thing.
And a final 5 right here. 3 5s on that. What are you saying?
Only thing, maybe would have wanted it a little softer, but other than that, but I mean, this is us cooking it. Curtis's grandma for sure.
She
much
made
better.
it.
So
I mean, compared to her version of this is like if her version's the perfect 5, this is like a 3. Honestly, you guys need to try it out from her. But all right, so 3 5s here, and 2 4s and a 3 here.
Yep.
In conclusion, I think what we definitely learned today is that food has evolved a lot over the last couple of centuries since Unessay has wrote this book.
I agree. I think the tastes and preferences has also changed dramatically. So although we liked the current renditions better, it's highly likely that the people at the time would like the older ones better, which I think it's important to note.
And also, I think especially kitchen technology has advanced a lot because we definitely had a lot harder time making the older dishes, whereas the new ones were pretty simple and direct.
Yeah, I would say now everyone has a lot more access to things generally within the kitchen. So when Unessay was writing this book, he wasn't very specific a lot of the time. And it's very interesting to see because now in modern recipes, I think everything was super specific with the measurements and super specific with the tools they want you to use.
Yeah, overall this project was pretty eye-opening in terms of how helpful kitchen technology really is, and just seeing how cultural and ingredients have changed over time.
I think it also made me realize definitely need to work on the cooking. So
yeah.